Well, hello there guys, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War, and we are continuing our fight as the Confederates try and hold the supply point, of course. And we've got our hero here, Isaiah Loveburn. Wait, where is Isaiah Loveburn? My god, there he is. He's, of course, basically controlling most of our troops right now as we fight off the Union attacker. If you haven't seen the first part of this fight, you might want to check that out. There's a lot to be seen, and we've got a lot of fighting still to do. So we've just started the campaign several episodes ago. Obviously, we've done a lot here. We've lost some general, we've won some incredible battles. And right now, I think this is the Union's last assault on the supply depot. If they want to take it, they're going to have to take it with MacArthur and Wraith. And considering we have a pretty good position here, I'm even going to move Jackson over here on the line. I think we're going to be just fine. We've got these guys in the woods just watching the enemy, making sure they don't do anything crazy. And we've got some cavalry just in case they do some sort of surprise attack, which, believe it or not, is quite possible, especially with the enemy we're facing right here. Let's get Jackson into position. He's got his wonderful 69 Farmer musket. That's actually not a very good gun. We've got to get our guys better guns. The Springfield is much better, and as you can see, Kemper's unit is using that Springfield, but look at how many Union soldiers there are here. We've absolutely got to turn our attention with Kemper, so I'm going to go ahead and set up again. Try to sort of close them in here. They're going to find it very complicated to try and get up this tiny hill. It's just a tiny hill, though, but I think it's going to be very hard for them. And there we go. We've routed Marsh. Really good shots by Kemper there. He's going to be learning. And Kemper has got the Mississippi rifle. Now, these rifles are great. And we actually got them from another battle where we stole a bunch of Mississippi rifles off some Union men. We're doing pretty damn good right now. So if we can keep this up, this might be a victory. As you can see, those skirmishers completely routed. They will not be coming back to the fight. And, of course, we are going to continue. We're firing a Tuttle now. Reload, boys. Fire! Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. We've also got some cavalry, but I don't really see the point in doing much with them. We could try to steal enemy supplies, but with that cannon there, I think they're actually trying to lead us into a trap. So I'm going to stick around, just hold our line, and try to minimize our casualties as much as possible. For the Confederacy. Come on, boys. And there we go, guys. We're going to finish, and it's a victory. Beautiful. Isaiah Loveburn. So, for casualties, the enemy lost 2,775. We lost 4,073. Our cavalry, we lost a few more. And the enemy lost a few more guns. Very even fight, actually. We did complete all the goals. I want to see if we lost any officers. So William Graham is wounded. Enrique Baxter has been promoted Brigadier General here in the Major General in the CSA. As far as I know, and I could be wrong, never heard of Baxter in the CSA. So this is our little version of alternate history where Baxter becomes a Major General. Let's go ahead and see what's coming up next. Alright guys, 81 grand. We also got reputation and a few men. First thing I'm going to do is go to my career here. We've got to increase economy. We should also probably increase medicine, but I think I'm going to go for economy first. We're going to apply. We've been trying to increase economy for a while now, and Kemper has actually, Alfred Kemper, has actually done a pretty good job here. Now, we're going to refill the rest of his army with veterans. This is expensive, so keep in mind we're not going to do this with every unit, but certainly with our star units, our hero units, I'd call them, we're going to give them veterans. These guys have earned their place in our ranks. And this is weird. We got two Kempers. I guess one of them is being led by Colonel Ralph Hubbard. Go ahead, 15 grand to outfit that unit. So you guys are starting to see the price here of outfitting these units. But we've got no choice. We've got to have a fighting force that can go to war, go to battle, and win every time. Graham over here, he's hit, so we got to assign someone new. Let's see what Richmond's going to send us. We can actually get Jubal Early, Richard Ewell. These are all incredible, incredible generals. I'm going to take Ewell, primarily because between Jeb Stuart, Ewell, and Early, I'd feel less bad if Ewell died. Not that he's not a good fighter, not at all, but out of the three, I think I'd have to go with him as the least, how can I put this, the least successful general, maybe? I mean, he's still very successful. We'll, of course, train our men in horseback riding, increasing their stamina, but we're spending a lot right there, 27 grand to refill that army. We'll get some units for Anthony Village. And we definitely want some supplies. So we actually have quite a lot there in supplies. Willich can increase one of his skills, so we'll give him some training here in strength. And I'm going to add to the 2nd Division. We've got a lot of infantry units here in the 2nd Division, so I think we could get a skirmisher brigade. We've got plenty of hunter rifles. Let's create a new one with Miguel Ashmore. Maybe from New Mexico, I don't know. Over here on the 3rd Division, we'll go ahead with another... oh, no, cancel that. We'll go with another infantry brigade. Then again, let's see how many guns we've got. Well, you know what? We can go with an artillery brigade. Arthur Fife, 6-pounder. Gotta have something better than a 6-pounder here. Unfortunately, we don't. So I'm thinking, well, we do need new guns. It's that simple. So even if we get a few new guns, 10 guns, is it worth it? Or do we wait another battle and go with infantry? I think we have to wait another battle and go with infantry. Next turn, we'll purchase some more guns, but we'll at least be saving some cash here. So I'm taking Hector Cutshaw, and I think that's pretty good. Let's take a look at the battle map. So we got some captured messages. Mr. President is currently concerned about the war on other fronts and believes you can hold your ground with your current forces. One of our best military instructors is heading to your camp to train your rookies for future engagements. Well, damn it, we should have waited and not gotten the veterancy skill. So we could go to Shiloh, of course, major battle there, but I think we're actually going to go to the ambush convoy. The Union is massing its army near our capital, Richmond. Certainly they're preparing to attack and threaten to destroy our new government prematurely. Our scouts reported that an important supply convoy loaded with heavy ammunition and weapons is on its way to support the Yankee army. We need to ambush and seize those supplies. 2 local cavalry units have already taken positions to join the attack under your command. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. It's going to give us a little bit of cash. It's going to increase our reputation, which we need so that Richmond likes us. Richmond, of course, being our capital. And overall, it's just a good idea. So I'm going to start here, and we'll hope for the best. Alright, pretty straightforward. We got more than enough brigades here, and we just have to hit the Union Army as hard as we can. So let's start the fight. The Union is massing its army near our capital of Richmond. Almost certainly they were preparing to attack and threaten to destroy our new government prematurely. Our reconnaissance patrols reported that one of their most important supply convoys loaded with heavy ammunition and weapons is going to pass along this road in about an hour. So we're going to set up for a major attack. They're going to meet with General McDowell, commanding about 7,000 infantry, and he needs those supplies. So one of the reasons why we definitely want to win at this battle is they are very, very close to our capital. They're trying to destroy our government prematurely, and obviously in any civil war, rebellion, whatever you want to call it, when the enemy's threatening to destroy your government prematurely, you damn well better be prepared to take them out. So we're going to actually grab our guys all at once, and we're going to move right there, right over yonder. The army is going to be a little more spread out than initially, but I think it's a good idea to get these boys moving and start attacking the enemy. And of course, we've got these cavalry regiments. These guys are going to help us take the supply convoys, but first we need to find them, and that's exactly what we're doing now. You know, usually when we play this battle, we have played it before, we go straight for scouting, but we already know that the enemy supply wagons are right there, so we're going to go in with Ashmore, our new skirmisher general, and try, well, our new skirmisher commander, I should say, try to move in and hit the Yankees early on. I think this is a good idea. And we actually, despite looking like a pretty open area, the fields here, you know, since they're obviously crops growing, they're actually a pretty good area for defense. So we're actually holding our defense pretty well. I'm going to try to take Siegfried and Kemper and close these guys in. And then we can take Jones and the rest of our cavalry, Davis, etc., and go for the supply wagon. So I'm actually going to send Davis over here, sort of scout the enemy a little bit. We'll take Cutshaw, and with Cutshaw, we're going to get a shot on Robinson, hopefully. Keep on moving, boys. We got these Yankees. Don't let a damn wagon get away. So our whole goal of this battle, as far as I can see, is capturing supplies. No matter what we do, you know, that's the most important thing. So I think we should absolutely try and get them as soon as possible. Try and get some with Davis here. And of course, the enemy's going to respond, so we've got to start firing. I'm going to go ahead and target any enemy units that are harassing our cavalry. We just can't have it. You leave our damn cavalry alone, Yankee. It's that simple. We're going to go ahead and snag. No, don't shoot, you fool. Just take it. Just take the damn thing. Got some supplies, boys. So we're going to route with these supplies. We got one group. Let's try to get the other two. Now, there could definitely be enemies waiting for us here. That's my concern. But look at that. The Union's actually going to try to charge us. This is amazing. Let's fire. Fire at them. Looks like maybe they won't go for the charge. Get them. Oh, no, they're going for it. They're going for it, you sons of bitches. Actually, Robinson could be retreating here. Certainly, Bernie is retreating. Got more supplies. Send them back. I could charge with Davis as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now the supplies have to head in a different direction because we've got some Yankee reinforcements to the north. That is not good at all. What's also not good is that they recaptured those damn supplies. Let's go get these while we focus on attacking this infantry unit. We're definitely going to have to move our boys forward. Come on. So actually we did technically capture the supplies. You see that checked off. So perhaps the battle's not so much about capturing supplies and keeping them, but instead it's about showing the enemy that we can disrupt their supplies. I'm still not 100% on that one. Usually we play this battle and we win because we do capture, but in this case we just lost one of our cavalry units, possibly two of them. So I'm not sure if we're going to get those last supplies. There we go. Davis is back. And of course we're getting great shots on Robinson here. Keep it up, boys. Oh, shit. Look at that. Just look at that. As soon as we think we're out of the mud, they get us. So we're actually going to go to the schoolhouse here with Baxter. He's our new general. See what he can do about the situation. I'm turning into a Southerner. I'm actually talking Southern, and it's crazy. And I'm not even sure. Maybe taking, a few supplies is better than taking none. But I really don't know, guys. I'm as confused as you are. The enemy's actually going in the woods. We definitely want to join them in there because if we try to fight them from outside of the woods, they're going to outgun us every single time. We do have Jones here. We might be able to get behind our men again and get to those damn supplies. But man, do we want to get to them. I'm going to charge Bernie here with Kemper. I think we got to bring this Kemper over to take on the enemy cannons. It actually looks like our bayonets are digging into Bernie pretty hard. Let's see how Jackson's doing. Jackson and Baxter are new units. Well, not Jackson. Let's see how you do, Baxter, as a general. And we'll move Ashmore up here as well. I think the skirmishers could absolutely help. Alright, there we go. Kemper is winning this fight, guys. Amazing. I'm going to target the enemy cavalry units. And holy crap, their infantry just appears out of nowhere, I tell you. Oh, rear flanked. We're going to have to get hit there. Unfortunately, they actually managed to get Kemper. We don't have much time to secure a victory, so we've got to be a lot faster than this. Here you go, Baxter. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Try to go for Sherman, and we'll move the rest of our army forward as well. Okay, Miguel Ashmore is wounded. That's bad news. We don't want to lose our brand new generals. I will move Isaiah Ludburn up here to join our boys, but they're definitely in a life or death fight. We might have to move Isaiah Ludburn here and support our men right on the field. And I think that's probably not a bad idea. Our men are not stopping the charge, and I don't really want them to. Damn it, Baxter. Alright, we're attacking Jones here. I'm going to bring, yeah, it is Jones, but with an H. I'm going to bring Jones forward to fire at Jones. That sounds weird. And Siegfried is continuing the fight with this guy on the left, of course. Still trying to capture that last batch of supplies, but we may or may not be able to, guys. I think a lot is going to depend on how this battle unfolds. How soon we can get to the enemy lines. As you can see, the timer there is only 1 minute in battle time, which is I think it's about 3 or 4 minutes real time, maybe 5 minutes. But we're gonna go ahead and keep on firing here. Come on, boys. Now Baxter's in trouble. We're gonna get cut shot to the system, and Burnside is definitely not somebody you want to fight with in close combat. Burnside is an exceptional general. So we definitely want to try and hit him with as much damage as possible. But because of the fields here, because of the crops, he's actually getting decent defense. As you can see, he's actually able to pretty much hold his line and not take too many casualties. I think here with Baxter, he'll probably manage to rout him, and as you can see, we are. But it's just by the skin of our teeth. just barely routing this guy. Jackson in here. It's time for him to fight. We're going to hit Robinson. Of course, with Davis, I will be scouting around for enemy supply wagons. Man, this was a bloody fight right there in the middle of the field. You can just see the close combat damage is probably more than the rifle damage. Just looking at the bayonets there, or the bayonet damage here, the close combat damage, I mean, tremendous amounts of men fell in those attacks. But at the same time, we did fire a lot of mini balls into that area, so it really could be either thing. Now, right there, we got a great hit on Robinson. I definitely want Jackson to continue doing really well. It is a shame that Ashmore was wounded, especially since we just hired this guy, but it happens. This is war, and that's kind of the way it goes. So we will continue our fight over here. Our fight. Come on, Jackson. Still try to steal those supplies, but I just don't know how we're going to do it. We're going to have to break these two lines for sure, and then step out from there and go for the supplies. That's going to be the only way. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. You guys know what you have to do to see the next episode. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment, and if you want, share some of your own tactical advice. We always like to hear from everybody, so thank you for watching, and let's hope that Isaiah Loveburn is going to be victorious on this day against the blasted Yankee. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.